Hello and welcome to 4am Art. In this video, I'm going to show you a simple exercise where we draw a bunch of cubes in different orientations, and this will really help you with drawing three-dimensional objects a little bit easier. So let's draw a cube first. We'll lightly draw two squares. I'm using an HB leaded pencil here, and the two squares are offset from each other. And then all we do is connect the corners with some lines. And this includes all the lines that will actually be hidden in the end. So now I'm using a soft 6B lead pencil to give it a nice bold outline and draw the closest edges and closest corner to suggest the three-dimensionality of the cube. So let's draw another cube, but this time we'll use a little bit of perspective. And the vertical lines here are getting closer to a vanishing point that's above the paper. And we'll draw two of these rectangular prisms and connect the corners. Again, we'll go ahead and outline it and draw the closest corner and edges. Notice that I like to draw these as soft cornered cubes. You could make them sharp corners, of course. So for a third cube, we'll draw the top first. And notice that I'm just drawing it right off the bat without any real guidelines as far as drawing two squares and then connecting them like I did with the first two examples. And this gets easier as you start drawing these and get a little practice in. Again, this one is in perspective, 2-point perspective. So let's go ahead and draw some more using a fresh sheet of paper. So for our first cube, we'll go ahead and use the exact same process that I showed you prior with drawing two squares first and then connecting the corners and outlining. Again, I'm using soft cornered cubes. And now we're going to start changing the orientation. This is pretty much the same cube except I just tilted it a little bit, rotated it. And this will get easier and easier, of course, as you practice. Now this cube looks a little bit flattened, but don't worry about making mistakes or if it's a little bit crooked or whatever. This is just a drawing exercise. Like I said, it's a great practice, repetition. Good practice makes you a better artist. We can draw these in different sizes. Again, different orientations. If you haven't already, check out some of my other videos where I talk about perspective. One way to practice these is to take a cube, say a Rubik's Cube or any object that looks like a cube, and set it up in different ways. You can draw it from different angles. Here we're looking at the bottom of the cube as if it's floating up above us. So notice for this one, I drew the two squares, but the one farther square is smaller in size. This will automatically give you a sense of perspective that the farther side is farther, the farther square is farther away. We can also experiment with putting some cubes behind others, like I'm doing here. Try to imagine as many different orientations as you can as you draw these cubes. You can also, of course, instead of just cubes, you can draw rectangular prisms where some of the sides are longer than the ends. And maybe we could do that in another video as well. This is a fun exercise, really, when you don't have anything better to do and you want to just kind of doodle. Use your imagination. This will really help you as far as improving your ability to draw in 3-dimension, using perspective, using a line. In this particular situation, this particular exercise, I'm not doing any shading, but keeping this as a simple line drawing. But notice that even without any shading, you can definitely get a feel for the 3-dimensional volume that these drawings suggest. So I hope you tried this drawing exercise and found this video helpful. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you at the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.